Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and we have the first devlog since the release trailer, and in this video we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff with this devlog, including shinies, chaining, incenses, and a whole bunch more. If you guys do enjoy this video, go down there, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Alrighty guys, so Tales of Tanorio has just been getting back to back, information and reveals and all that stuff ever since the trailer had dropped inside of the Discord. Some very exciting things too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the devlog. Alrighty guys, so let's get into the devlog. It starts out with Topia saying, the Direct. Firstly, let me just say, wow, the Direct went well. Everybody was pleased with what was shown and feedback was provided where we fell short. I'm glad to say a majority of those issues have been addressed and or are currently being improved. He then goes on to list a couple things. Encounter animations have been improved and sped up, added more variation and details to encounter animations, battle UI upgrade, not a complete overhaul, battle UI speed has been sped up by 2 times, animations that look robotic / outdated, encounter animations will no longer flashbang you. So yeah, we basically took a lot of the criticisms and things that you guys just did not like about the, state of the game with the trailer, and we fixed it. We improved upon it, and overall, obviously, making the game better. One of the biggest things that I cannot, everywhere I go, I see it, okay? Ignadol, alright? Charkyle's final evolution, one of the, really sick starters, unfortunately did dirty with its animations, alright? Now listen, okay? I made the Ignadol animations. I know, I'm sorry. I made them 5 months ago, okay? And they've been in the game ever since, and I've been wanting to redo them for a while, but haven't got around to it. And hey, your guys' criticisms made me redo them, okay? And they look so much better. So we're gonna be given a LuckyHD video exclusive leak, and I'm gonna be showing you guys the, comparisons between the old and the new animations. They are so much better. I actually got to animate, a ton more animations for Ignadol as well. Again, a lot that I'm very excited for you guys to see upon release. But yeah, again, overall, definitely an improvement, I will say. On the topic of animations as well, I also got to reanimate and repose Jess Spirit, as well as fixing some proportion things and, details like its mask and all that stuff. And it looks so much better as well now. Again, can't wait for you guys to see that. Not going to show that one in this video. However, I will show a little picture of the before and after up on screen. But let's continue, okay, further into the devlog. Don't want to hold too much up on this. The next thing Topia said is chaining. We've done some minor changes with chaining, most of which won't affect how it originally worked, but here they are. First off, better UI. Chaining now hides itself during important cutscenes, battles, and in menus. It also now shows you how much it has boosted the shiny odds for the specific Tanorian you are hunting. The next thing is just calculation adjustments. Picking out the main stuff from this, you can see chain calculations now account for other boost aspects from the game, such as community days and shiny boosts from global missions, but odds will never go below 1 in 256. Something I completely, just skipped over, but roaming Tanorians will have better chaining odds to reflect their rarity. So considering the fact that, our roamings are going to be different than how other games do it, again, they are going to need better kind of odds, essentially. Again, I can't say too much right now, but just know that it is not going to be like a nightmare trying to hunt for a shiny legendary, okay? By the way, Lumion Legacy does not own the word roamings. Roamings have been a Pokemon term for 20 years, so no, we didn't copy Lumion Legacy by saying roamings, even though they're called legendaries. So you're gonna need basically a pretty good chain in order to even get a odds of 1 in 256. And don't forget, after you hit, whatever shiny, it automatically resets. There's an entire video I did in the past about chaining and about the shiny odds. Go look for that. Anyways, the next thing is limitations. Chaining is limited to 1,000 of one species. Chaining odds cannot go below 1 in 256 regardless of how big your chain is. Only one chain can exist at a time. After a chain of 50, you cannot fail your chain from catching a Tanorian, and you can fail a chain by blacking out, obviously from the opposing Tanorian. And next up, we got future updates, ability to save a chain, ability to have chains make other aspects of the game change besides shiny chains. Example, unique stats and level. Next up, we have overworld/incenses. The main takeaways from this is that areas inside of Tales of Tanorio, the routes and all that stuff, will have 15 max, Tanorians walking in the overworld. However, if it is a huge area, this can be changed, and also this can be changed through things like incenses. Incenses, it says, will add an additional 5 overworld encounters, as well as spawning upwards of 3 times more Tanorians. Tanorians will also despawn every 10 minutes and get replaced with a fresh new batch of some, and also, stuff like shinies and all that will not despawn. We'll get into that in a second. However, another main thing to highlight from this is that there is going to be a starter incense, which is going to be how you get starters out inside of the wild. If you were curious a little bit more into the despawning and all that stuff of Tanorians, it says right here there's 3 main rules when and if a Tanorian will despawn. A Tanorian will never despawn if it's shiny, and incensed Tanorians will despawn 1.3 times faster than a normal Tanorian, and 1.8 times faster once the incense ends. There's also this little third thing, but again, you don't really need to care about that, okay? It also says right here that by default, Tanorians despawn after 10 minutes or when an encounter is triggered. So if you walk up to a Tanorian in the overworld, it is going to reset it, and also, that includes catching it, running away, attacking, all that stuff. Finally, a couple more things. What's planned to be explained before release? Ruptures, multiplayer mechanics, example friend boosts, upgraded missions, and server spawning mechanics, example items, and ruptures. Now we have a bunch of screenshots that we can see right here. The first of which is Topia inside of this route right here, which was never officially named. However, it was shown inside of the direct. So again, a little, cool angle from above. Next up, we got this screenshot right here, which says that the first shiny Notent has been found. Now, this is going to be a global message. This is going to appear across every single server, letting everybody know as soon as a shiny of obviously whatever is found that it has been found, okay? And some more interesting things about this, yes, you will actually be able to look into how many of those shinies exist. I'm pretty sure if you own one, and just a lot more really cool kind of data tracking features. Next up, we have this screenshot right here that says an incense has been applied in Prelude Plains, and this is going to be a server message. Anytime somebody applies an incense, it is going to let everybody know in that server, in the little chat box, that, an incense has been applied and where you can find it, so you can go and obviously benefit off of that. Next up, we have this right here, which is just a little, timer. I don't know why Topia put this in here, but hey, he put it in there. And then we have this right here, and this was also mentioned inside of the devlog. It's just, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, okay? You're gonna have to go down to the comments below and figure out what it is. It's pretty obvious though. But yeah, so there's that right there. And then finally, we have this screenshot right here. A shiny Noten out in the wild. So for all of the people that were wondering, are shinies going to be able to be seen inside of the overworld? Yes. Shinies are going to be able to be seen, found, heard, and all of that stuff in the overworld, as well as coming with its own little special VFX and all that stuff. It's really, really cool. Trust me, guys. But yeah, that is about it, obviously, for all of these screenshots and the entire devlog. Make sure, obviously, you guys are following the Tales of Tanorio Twitter account, subscribe to the YouTube, and of course, join the Discord, discord.gg/TalesofTanorio. And yeah, let me know your thoughts about all this stuff down in the comments below. What are you most excited for out of all of the features mentioned today? Me personally, I cannot wait to hunt shiny Tanorians out inside of the wild, and seeing them in the overworld. Like, can you imagine when somebody finds the first ever shiny legendary just chilling out in the wild? That is gonna be sick. But again, let me know your favorite feature from this and all that stuff down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.